And it's, okay, what's it called again?
Basswood.
Basswood.
Which is the derivative of the German word bastwood. And bast is like rope fibers. And so they would call it bastwood, meaning rope wood, because the inner bark is strong, because the tree wood is weak. And so when the wind blows, the wood can't hold too much, but it's basically like it grows rope on the inside. And in old Europe, so the Vikings, you're really into that, they would make their big ropes for their boats out of this tree. Because it's one, super strong rope, and two, this tree is usually in like wet soil, and so it's really good at not rotting in water. So other plant fibers will rot because it's just, they get wet and they get on the ocean.
Basically naturally waterproof.
Not waterproof, but
Resilient.
It's like water rot resistant.
Kind of like Osage is very resistant, right?
Totally.
Osage,
But
yeah.
in a totally different way, because
Totally
this stuff
different way.
rots like easy, but when you make the rope out of it, for whatever reason, the rope fibers are not rotting.
Now, dude, when you do the rope fires, you use the bark, of course, right?
The inner bark.
On
yep.
the younger trees. And that's the same thing as you were showing me.
You could, this would be a great section here. If we were, closer to water, we would cut this, and then what we would do is the bark will fall off right now because it's springtime. A lot of trees do that. Not all, right? But some. And you would pop the bark off. Then if you tried to get those fibers separated, they would be glued together. And so what you do is you gently rot the wood. And the little bacteria and the little funguses go in, and the glue that glues the layers together gets eaten, and then those fibers separate, and then you can make rope out of it.
Wow.
So that's a fancy, they call it redding, but it's